Hey guys, Praveen here. So today we are going to recreate this landing page section that I made a while ago. This is one of my favorite landing page hero sections that I made. So let's get started. First, I'm gonna create a new file. I'm gonna go to my community and copy my copy my TailwindCSS design system. I'm just gonna open this. Yeah, it's opened. So here, let's name this to landing page hero or something like that, and I'm gonna create a new page called UI. Okay, so I'll always use MacBook Pro 14-inch. So let's do that. Landing page. Okay, so now we have the canvas. I'll just copy this over here just so we have a reference close by. Okay, so yeah, this background is AI generated, so I'm probably gonna copy that as is. It's generated in Midjourney. I'll just copy this as is for now. Yeah, okay, this makes sense. Okay, I have a separate layer of BG instead of adding it in the background itself, because I can accurately change everything and change the color if you want, add opacity, things like that, and it becomes easier to crop, move the image around everything. So I usually have a separate layer for that. Okay, maybe we can change the exposure a bit, give it a different feel. Okay, we'll play around with it later. I'm just gonna lock this here for now. Okay, so next we are gonna create the header. So the header has the logo, navigation links, and some buttons over here. So I'm just gonna copy this logo also. Okay, and we have features, enterprise, pricing, download, resources. Okay, features, so they should be right here. I'm gonna change it from to guest and change some stylistic sets. Okay, this is perfect. Resources, pricing, download, and what else? Enterprise. Okay, enterprise. Okay, so this makes sense. I'm just gonna make it I'm using Shift A to add out of frame to that. I'm gonna center it. Okay, so for the first two has a chevron icon. I'm just gonna use my own icon pack for this. Chevron down, yeah, this one. Where is it? Okay, it should be white. It can be a little smaller, 14, and with the border width of 1.51. Okay, 1.5 with 12, I think will work. Okay, so I made this as a separate auto frame. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this works. I think this is 2. Okay, 1 is better. Okay, I'm just gonna copy this and make this as resources. Okay, so we now have our top navigation. I'm gonna add 32. I think that works. I'm just gonna lock this so that I don't change anything for the existing thing. Okay, so I think that works. Maybe I can reduce this even a little bit, maybe 2. Okay, Okay, so now we have these two, and now we're going to sign in and get started now button. Let me just copy this and sign in and get started now. Okay, so this needs to be a button, right? So so we have the text. I'm just gonna add a auto layout to that. So it does this. I'm gonna change the color to white, the inside color to text color to slate 900. Okay, and I'm gonna add full width, full rounded edge here. I think this can be medium. Maybe everything can be medium. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, I'm gonna change all the font weight to medium over here. Yeah, that looks better. So this should be 32 because this is 32, but this looks, maybe I can change it to 24. Yeah, this looks better. Maybe I can add some shadow over here. Yeah, it won't load. Okay, yeah, I'll think about it later. Okay, so we have our top header navigation right now. So I'm gonna select everything and make it add auto layout to that. I'm gonna center it probably. Okay, let's see, let's add a ruler over here. Okay, and over here. Okay, so that we have something to, some kind of grid to measure. Okay, so let me just change this to over here. Okay, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Some of it is yeah, I think I'm going to copy it. Yeah, still that makes sense. Okay, yeah, some of it is missing over here. The background is blending over with the logo. I'll fix that later. Maybe I'll fix it now. Okay, I'm gonna unlock this, select the background and move it a little down, somewhere around here. Okay, even over here this makes sense. Okay, yeah, this makes sense. Okay, next we can tackle the main layouts over here. First, this call out new offline support read. I will add that new offline support and read. Okay, and this should be the same font size as this one. Okay, and we have an icon over here. That makes sense. Okay, so I'll add the icon first. Sparkles. Okay, and I'll make this auto layout. This should be white, and this should be a lot smaller. Oh, yeah, okay. 8. I always try to add like 8 pixels grid everywhere as much as I can. Let me change this. I'll add this as a white for now. I'll add a stroke of white for now. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So everything's 12 right now. That makes sense. Okay, okay, so this should be in center of the canvas. Is it not center? Oh yeah, it's in, but yeah. So now we have this sign in and get started now is width of 190 already. So okay, it's 186. So so as we added auto layout to this doesn't look centered. This navigation doesn't look centered because this in the right side it has width of 186, but in the left side it's just 92. So I'll just increase this a little bit to somewhere around 186 for now. Yep. So yeah, now the navigation looks centered and everything looks good. Okay. Moving on to the show you workflow with these section. Okay, master your work flow with ease. Okay, I'll center it again and I'll change the font to Jaro, which is the font that we have. I'll make everything uppercase and I'll increase the font size as much as I can. Okay, centered, increase, centered again. Okay, this may be too much. Okay, I'll decrease a little bit. I should probably decrease the font height and add some negative letter spacing. Okay, I think this looks good. Yeah, this looks good and it doesn't clash with the background lines that we got going. Okay. No, looks a little smaller than what we have there. And okay, yeah, this looks good for now. I'll just copy over this text. This is too much text. Oh. I'll unlock this. I'm gonna copy this and I'm just gonna paste this over here. It's the same font size. It's 20 over here. Okay, so I'll copy this. So it's the same font guys to 20 pixels, but it's clashing over here. You can't really read this, so I have to fix that later. Okay, so I'm just going to reduce this even a little bit more. Okay, and I'm gonna add these two as sort of it. Okay, next we have the buttons, short free trial and enterprise demo button. Okay, I'm gonna lock this again. Perfect. Start free trial and enterprise demo button. I'm just gonna copy over this button to way over here and change the content to start free trial. I'm gonna increase the font size to 20. No, 20 is too much. Probably 16. Okay. Okay. I want to add a little negative letter spacing. Okay. Yeah, I think this looks good. Start free trial and what else do we have? Enterprise demo. Okay. Enterprise demo. So this should have a and they should be white. Okay, and I'm just gonna copy this image over here to somewhere over here. Okay, and this is okay. I'm gonna make this to as oh, the height is different. Okay, this is 52. Okay, I'm just gonna change this to 52 also. 28. Okay, I'm gonna add these two as auto layout, and I'm gonna add these three as auto layout. So this should be 24. Yeah, 24 makes sense. I'll change this to 16 or even 8. Okay, and we'll just move this up a little bit. I'm just playing with the spacing for everything, just to make sure it looks good. That's all. Most of this is just aesthetics. I'm just figuring out which layout looks good. I might also move this a little to the right. Yeah, so that this like sits in between, exactly in between this, so that, you know, it creates sort of a way for the content to be read. I'll move this a little bit because it's too much to the top. Okay, I'll move this a little down also. Okay, okay, yeah, I think this makes sense. I'll probably Just I want to be 50, a little bit smaller, even 40, yeah, 40 makes sense. Okay, I'll probably change this to like full, something like this, and I'll reduce how does this look? Is it too much? 12. Okay, let's see. I'm selecting both the buttons and I'm changing it to 12 on either side. Oh. Yeah, that doesn't look good. Okay, let's move on. I'll reduce this a little bit. Okay, yeah, that's enough. Okay, so now that's done. I have to move on to this section. So this is a dashboard that I've already made. I'll probably use something else for this. Yeah, this one looks good. Okay, so this will come over here. So what's the width for the container right now? It's 1368. 1368. Okay, so this should be a width of 1368 for now. Okay, I'll probably add a container. I'll remove the everything over here and probably add a container. But for now, let's change this to dark mode because yeah, I don't think light mode will look good over here. It does look good, but yeah, let's change it to dark mode just so we know how everything works. So this is pretty easy. It has like it doesn't have lots of colors, just some small changes. Okay, let me just change it to zinc. Okay, so I'm changing the slate 90 to zinc 50, slate 500 to zinc 500, slates 300 to 700, white to something like 950, and slate 50 to something like maybe white. Okay, or 900. Okay, that makes sense. I'll probably change the slate 50 to white. Yeah, that makes sense. This should be white. This should be, I think, 700 or something. Yeah, that looks good. Probably indigo 600 can be like indigo 500, even 400. Yeah, I think 500 looks good. But this here, this should be white, full white. Yeah, and the everything else should be a little darker than white over here, except for this. Let me change it to zinc 300. Yeah, that makes sense. This also looks too bright. Let me change it to red 900. Remove this one and change the color to white. Okay, perfect. Oh, there's something wrong over here. Zinc 900. Yeah, that makes sense. And all these colors should be changed to zinc 900. Okay. Okay, I think that looks good. I don't think anything else I need to change over here. Maybe maybe red can be changed to 500. But I think that's all. You can leave the indigo color as is because this looks like the indigo color, so that wouldn't be affecting anything. Okay, so okay, I'll add a auto layout on top of this and change this to 16. Okay, add a stroke for this just so we know where we're working with. Okay. Okay, so this should be something like 131 because we need it to follow this grid that we have. Okay, so I'll scale this down. So you can quickly access scale button by pressing K, and the width should be 131, and that's all. I'm just moving it to here, centering it, and I think that looks good. We can play with the yeah, that looks good. I'll add some border radius for this. There should be 6. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, let's add the yeah, for all the border radius, let's add some good colors. So this is white right now and has, so let's just change it to like 10 or something, the background color, and let's add a white border, maybe just to 10 or even higher than that. Yeah, I think that looks good. Wait, does it look a little more darker than this? Let's see what I did here. It's this. Oh, this. I think this has a shadow. Maybe that's a problem. I know the shadow is still the same. Okay. Maybe we have to use the exact center. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. We changed the background. Okay, that's done. And let me just select all the colors again. Okay, so this can be maybe 10. No, this can be less into 5. Okay. This can be 25. This get 5, I think. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I had 0.5. Okay, I'll change the border colors of the transparent one to 0.5 then. 0.5, and I'll increase the okay, that looks better. Okay, now for some, I think most of the things looks good. Okay, one thing is I have added some noise layer on top of this probably. Let me see. Oh yeah, I'll just copy the paste. So this is just a image with a little noise, so probably you can see it here. Yeah, just to give some texture. I'll just copy over that and add it over here on top of everything. Okay, so I'll reduce the noise a little bit here. Okay, I don't know if you can see it in the video, but yeah, maybe I'll zoom in a dot, you can see it. But yeah, we now have some noise layer over everything. Yeah, I think that looks good. Maybe I'll play with the background image a bit. Okay, if you reduce the saturation to the the original thing, I think yeah, it looks like an identical copy for everything. Yeah, but this ink color didn't work out. I think I'll just change this to slate everywhere. Let me see. Yeah. Slate 500, slate 700. So these things, slates are just color palettes from Tailwind. You can get it when you're getting the file from my community page. Okay, now both of these things look identical. This is the one that I had already, and this is the new one that we made right now. I think that's all. There are no more changes. I can play with the background image a little bit, but it's mostly you can just go in and go to Midjourney and create a new one. That'll be way faster than correctly selecting a good color. But I think this looks good. Yeah, I think this looks good. Okay guys, if you have any other any of my other designs you want me to recreate like this, you can just let me know. and I'll work on that. Thanks. Bye bye.